should have just video this and put my own music on there. I don't know what to say about this. I am not surprised. I had a feeling when I did that video earlier that this would have happened. And I'm very sad that it went that way. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Oh boy, I am just. They actually changed her. I was having this thought that she wouldn't. I was hoping that the writer wouldn't take it this way. I'm hoping that Amber is actually dreaming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's not really happening. So, do you guys think it's actually happened? Or is this actually a dream? Oh my goodness. So he promised her nothing. She received nothing. My God. Mm. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Where is everybody? I guess everybody is sad. So no one is oh my goodness, this is really something. I'm just waiting for you guys to come on in. Are you guys disappointed? Anyone? Are you guys going to stop watch this skit? It's getting interesting now. So to me, maybe this is a dream. It has to be a dream. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it is a dream. Well, she wanted to go here. Remember, everything that she's going through is what you call it there. It is remember we talk about that. She's in a revenge mode of what Anthony did. So she reverted, she turned into Anthony and Shayla. She didn't cheat in the marriage, but this time she decided, says, he break our vow. So that is why she was asking Shayla all these questions, guys. Amber was asking all these questions for a purpose. So those was the little nugget. And she befriended her enemy, that is Shayla. And she decided, says, if Anthony can do this to me, I'm going to do that. And remember, a few days ago, I asked you guys, what if the writer make Amber be pregnant and she don't know whose baby it is? Very charming. I think Charmaine says she's going to sleep, you know. One Journey, where are you? Suzette, Shirley, where are you guys? Frazier, where are you guys? Angela Atkinson, where are you guys? My goodness, I can't fathom. It has to be Amber sleeping. But you remember what Wayne said? He says Amber is going to become the villain and Shayla is going to become good. So you know something, Amber need to take that wig off. It looks like that wig is giving her Amber tie. So Amber, good night. Oh, so it looks like Amber went back into her olden times when she just arrived on the scene, when she was messing with Wayne and Anthony at the same time. So you see what the enemy brings in. And they're showing you, why would Amber be doing that with Dave? and thinking about the cheating, about losing her baby, her unborn child, and then also losing David. Nancy, you're glad she did it, but remember she's married. The paper is not signed, so Amber can now kiss her back goodbye. I okay. Did Dave offer Amber anything? As one journalist said, one journalist says, Suzette, correct. And Dave gave her no offer, nothing, not even a promise ring. God will not give a man another man's wife. So, Nancy, is Amber dreaming? It has to be Amber is dreaming. What you guys think? Or is this for real? When I saw her in that coat, when I made that video, the first one there that you guys were on, majority of you guys were on there. Do you think? And I was wondering if she was wearing anything underneath the trench coat because I'm here saying why Amber had that coat so tight around the waist. And I'm here saying, my goodness. So Nancy, you agree with what Amber doing? She says nothing. Oh my God. Are you guys surprised? Yes. I need you guys to talk to me right now. Nancy, seriously. So your proof of what Amber did right now. Oh, good night, Sharon. Please let it be a dream. I want it to happen, but not when the divorce, but when the divorce is final. Exactly. Remember a few days ago, I says maybe um they're gonna let she sleep with Dave and then she's gonna end up pregnant and she don't know who she's pregnant for, right? So I'm here wondering. So I hope actually, and you're right, Hope. Let's give you a drum roll. You and I is gonna hope that this is actually a dream and not a. And she said to him that says, um, Tyrene says no longer Team Amber. Oh my God, Tyrene. It has to be a dream. It has to. This marriage is dead, dead, dead. Nancy's saying this is for real. Nancy says it's for real. So you don't think they're gonna give us another skit and she jump out her sleep and Anthony run to her. Are you guys sure it's not a dream and this is real? Are you guys 100% it is real? All right. Let me see what I can because I hear music in the background, right? So Nancy says she agree. So you think it's a dream, right? I approve, Nancy says. And Tyrene says no longer team member. This marriage is dead, dead, dead. And this is for real. Nancy is saying Team Amber. Yes, I'm still Team Amber, but I'm very disappointed. If this is for real, I'm disappointed. I won't say. But remember what I said to you guys. Remember, I said this can go either way. Amber, if this is not a dream and this is real, remember you guys says, well, we know that she didn't do anything with Wayne. She didn't do anything with Calvin and she didn't do anything with Victor. But this situation is different, guys. This is different from those three other men. These two have an instant connection. That's why I said I wonder if Amber could have two soulmates. One is Dave and one is Anthony. And Amber is leading off a hurt and she is getting revenge on Anthony. But actually, it's not on Anthony because right now she has belittled herself into the bottom feeder category. What do you guys think? This chemistry is great, but she's still a married woman, Nancy. I like your thing. I like that. You think it's great? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your take on that. But guys, I am so blown away right now. I'm hoping it's a dream. And I hope they're not gonna do this to Amber. But remember, Wayne says Amber is going to become a villain and they're going to make Shayla good. So them have to tarnish Amber character like this. Is it to make her to say she's human and human can fall to the flesh because she's a godly, supposed to be a godly person? and then they decided to destroy her character this bad for us to hate Amber? Why would they do something like that? Honestly, guys, I'm really, really disappointed in the writers right now. I can't even think straight. That's how bad this is for me. I can't even think straight. Oh God, is this a dream? Is this a dream? That's all I need to know. Vote on it, guys. Vote on it. And then let's talk about it. Do you think it was something to it's that mean Amber need real help then? Because if this is real, I do not think this is um that she wants Dave, really wants Dave. She just want to get even with Anthony and Shayla. What if now Amber turned up pregnant if this is not a dream? I hope it's a dream. And Tyrene said, I hope it's a dream. Yeah, me too, darling. Oh God, let me just give an hour run. I hope tomorrow morning how they're gonna give us another skit. But you know what I don't understand, guys? Why would they do this to Amber? Why? Why break her down this much? Is Amber gonna be, if this is real, is the writer gonna make Amber be pregnant now? Yeah, maybe that's the question. I should let you guys vote on that one. Yeah, let's see. Sharon says he didn't respect her marriage. No, he didn't. Amber didn't. You know what? We cannot blame him for anything right now. Him did force her. It was her decision at the end of the day. Just remember that it's her decision. We can't blame anyone. Honestly, we cannot blame anyone right now. Amber took this step and let me play it and see how much I can play. I haven't even get to look at it. I was in the chat with you guys, whoever was in the chat with me.
Okay, give me a favorite scene.
Okay, you want to guess what it is.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, how about this one?
I am shocked, guys. I'm shocked.
Titanic. Come on, stop
it.
playing with me. Yeah.
Okay. All my life I had to fight. Come on.
Nah, I know it.
Okay, you're going to give me your black card if you don't know this one, sir.
Say it. Keep going.
Color purple. What are you talking about?
I know it's the tip of my tongue.
Liar.
Okay, your turn. Give me one.
I don't like him.
All right, I got one.
I really don't like him.
She was my favorite ice cream. You be butter pecan. It was my favorite cake. You be caramel. You was my favorite candy. You be Reese cup. And if you was my girl, I'd be your everything.
Okay, I'm stumped. What movie is that for?
The movie is called Dave.
What? Shut up. Oh, so you think you missed a big time producer, huh? Okay.
This has to be
okay. My turn.
Okay.
I have a movie for you. You can play some charades.
Oh yeah.
This is called Amber. I'm your butter pecan and your caramel and your Reese's cup and your everything.
All right. So, guys, you see that it's, oh, that's the wrong thing I touched. Do you see, guys? Amber, I can't play. I will just pull it across so you guys can get to see. I won't play it because it have the music, so that would be copyright. Can you guys, okay, do you think this is, why would she be having thoughts doing that with Dave and thinking about what happened between her and Anthony? This is all hurt. So this is not a good thing that Amber is doing. Amber needed help. And Amber is leading by hurt and pain that she's going through. So instead of Amber goes forward, Amber went backwards to something that she knows that Anthony is supposed to be good for her. But in her mind, that's why she was asking Shayla all those questions, guys. Remember? They were saying, Nanya and Charmaine, they were saying she was asking for a reason. This is my take on it, and I'd like you guys' take on this. If you not agree with me, just give me your thoughts. Is it, she was asking these questions to find out when did the affair start between Anthony and Shayla? And then why would she befriended her enemy, that is Shayla? But she hates Anthony so much. So maybe she is so broken that she's willing to risk everything to do this with Dave. Because she says if Anthony can defile the marriage vows, she can do it also. But remember, she says before, they take the vow and God tell her to forgive them. So why did, when she met Dave, why did Amber went backwards? Should Amber be going forward, not backwards? It makes no sense to me. So this has to be a dream. It has to be, because why do this with him and she's thinking about this while she's doing it? This has to be a dream. The turmoil. So that means Amber is in turmoil right now. If this is real, they're going to make Amber be pregnant. Trust me on that. And I wonder if Anthony will accept a child that don't belong to him, like how she accept his child. But Dave call her his baby. Him didn't promise her anything. I'm sure knows that if he's going to get married to Amber, if Amber do get the divorce, do you think Amber has to sign a prenuptial? But right now, what I can see, what's happening right now, guys, is that Amber is leading in pain, if it is real, because you cannot be doing that and thinking about all the hurt that you're going through. Amber need help. He didn't respect her marriage, Sharon says. Why would Amber do this to herself? She become bitter, and bitterness lead her to this, if this is real, guys. But I hope this is just a dream. Yes, Latoya says. Hi guys, welcome in everybody. I'm just shocked. I feel some of way. This is so wrong. Bubbly saying, I want Ambam to be happy, but this is foul. I can't rock with this behavior. Neither can I. I can't rock with this behavior. But remember, this is on Amber now. If this is real, this is on Amber. We can't blame nobody. At least little uncle was trying. But she doesn't want that. She wants that new toy. But the problem is Amber is sick. Amber needs help. She actually needs help. If she actually doing this with Dave and thinking about all that hurt, that make no sense to me. So this has to be a dream. Let me take some comments here. Give it up, Amber. Nancy is very happy. Please let it be a dream, Shirley is saying. She been wanna to go to, so it was Dave. Right now, we can't blame Dave for anything. This is all on Amber if this is real. But I hope it actually is a dream. Anthony never loved Amber after he found out about Wayne. Exactly. So how is he gonna love her now? So do you think that's why the top says God have a plan? So Amber is going to fornicate because she's still married. So she's, if it's really real, and then um she got pregnant. I'm wondering if that's how they're gonna do it. And will Anthony, and then Anthony, if Anthony wants her, Anthony has to accept that child just like how she accepts Kai, because they're never going to change it. Says the baby Kai is not his, or they're gonna find out that Kai is not his. What do you guys think? There's so many things going on in my head right now, so I need to hear from you guys. Now let me just read to kind of clear my head because I am just shocked. Problem glass right now. I am truly backing out of Team Amber. If this is not a dream, Tyrene, just hang in there. Just hang in there. If this is real, Amber is hurting really, really bad. Guys, she is hurting really, really bad. For her, even if it is real, for her to be doing it, that means that she don't really want Dave. Amber need help because she met the devil user. We're not going to put the devil and whatever. We're just going to keep it away from that. So let me just back off of that part. Maybe only thing we can say, she's leading with Earth right now, right, guys? She's leading with Earth if it is real. And I hope it's not real because a lot of people will really stop watching this show for real. A real man of God will with integrity would not get involved with a married woman. Dave is a fraud. Thank you, darling. And I think I missed you. I didn't know if I read this. It's not a dream, unfortunately. They have turned Amber into a character we can't stand. Oh, thank you, Suzette. So now they're going to make with 8 Amber now. So that's what they did. Anthony is not the father. She ain't slept with Anthony. I am Team Amber, Nancy says. This is real, Nancy says. Shirley says, yes, she needs to heal. If not, this relationship will fall too, definitely, because she's hurting if this is real. Reborn relationship can be tough. Exactly. Let me go back here and pull this aside. So that means that Amber write this script there.
Earl gives him.
What is
Because
wrong with you?
that says when Amber write her music, oh, they're showing her when she first, so she's thinking she's having flashback.
No, that's what you are. You're a narcissist.
Okay, so they are showing when she, so this whole thing here full of music. So that says when Amber writes her script, she does it with music. Okay, so she is doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could. Maybe I should have taped it and put my Okay, so let me just bring it back up to here. Yeah, right there. Oh my goodness, guys. You know, until you're shocked, you can't believe what you're seeing. Okay, so guys, should we bet that this is a dream? What do you guys think? We're just gonna call it a dream right now. What do you guys agree with me? Guys, please hit the like button, please. I'd really appreciate it. It says 19 of you guys watching, so if you can just click that up for me, please. I'd really, really appreciate it. We've gone up to 20. We have moderators in the building. Please just click on the like button. It doesn't cost a thing. And please comment. We just need, yes, thank you, Nancy. Smash the like button. Nancy, I really hope it is not real. It is actually a dream. Amber didn't cross the line. And if she does, why would the writer change her this much? Susie say it's not a dream. You believe that? All right. Susie say it's not a dream. Okay, how do you guys feel? Okay, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Because it says when Amber write her script, it has music in it. That's what I heard. Wayne is about the views. Smash the Sharon review. Smash the like button. And then Nancy said here, said Wayne is about views. And Hope says Amber marriage is full of drama. She also needs therapy. Yes, she needs a lot of therapy because if this is real and Amber is actually doing this and thinking about all the pain and hurt that she went through, she's not ill. She needs to get help ASAP. Do you think if it is really, think she's gonna continue talking to Dave? Okay, let me see what one. I wonder they come on in. I Nancy. Nancy says Amber been wanting that chocolate. Yeah, I know she did. And I don't like this. Shirley says, I think we are in shock. Yes, as you can see, I am just speechless and I'm here saying, I hope it's a dream. I hope it's a dream. I wonder how Facebook is looking right now. Wayne got 10 kids. He don't care about marriage, Nancy says. That is sad. And then Amber sign the paper, 20% and move on. I agree with you there, One Journey. Guys, thank you, One Journey. Sign the paper. At this point, just walk away. Just walk away. Just but I hope they will show us another skit tonight or they'll show us one tomorrow morning with it being a dream. And Anthony's the one that wake her up and she get angry. I said, why you touching me? You know what I mean? All skits are about cheating. Yeah. And then Nancy says, walk away. And Nancy said, sign the paper. Sharon, One Journey says, at Sharon Rika review, you called it that she will fold and get it out of her system. Well, she have to. Guys, okay, do me a big favor. Don't give up on her. If this is real, she has to go through this. This is her cross. This is her journey. And I think she's gonna need this. But after she done it, I think she's gonna have some remorse if it's really real. And she's gonna come to some kind of realization. But her action is gonna have consequences. You know what I'm saying? Amber's action, if this is real, Amber's action is going to have consequences. Maybe she is going to have regret and don't want to do anything more with Dave. And she just go back to Anthony, but she's going to have consequences. Is she going to go home and sleep with Anthony next? Like what Anthony did with Shayla and still have the two guys. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm saying it, but it can go that way. You know what I mean? It could go that way. So this is what Wayne was talking about when he says Amber will become the villain. That means she's gonna have both again. You remember like how Anthony was cheating with Shayla and him still come home and sleep with Amber. It looks like the role as reverse. Is what I'm saying? But I'm here open. I'm just thinking, putting on my thinking cap and says, no, this has to be a dream. But if it's not a dream, they're gonna make Amber's action have consequences. And this is gonna be horrible if they do that to her, for her to end up being pregnant and do not know who the daddy is. Will Anthony, and then there's gonna be more drama again in the marriage if she stays with Anthony. because she's doing the do if it is not a dream. She's thinking about her miscarriage. She's thinking about the baby. She's thinking about Ro. She's thinking about catching Shayla and Anthony. So she's torn, and Amber is broken if it is real. Amber is actually broken. So I hope she's dreaming, and we're gonna wait. She's gonna wake up in the morning and she's in her bed. But let's see, and we're gonna hope that it's actually a dream. But if it's not a dream, guys, they're going to make Amber's action have consequences. Remember. And if Anthony find out, Willie still want her. Willie still wants to fight for her. Is that all they're going to make? Show says God have a plan. God is making Anthony realize this. What you did to her, she does the same thing back to you. And she come home now with a baby. Anthony have to stomach that if he wants her. Will she be honest with him and says, look here, I don't want a divorce. I slept with somebody. Or she can says, this child is not yours. Will Anthony have that stomach to accept Amber with a child that's not his? But she must stomach him having Kai. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's read. There's so many things. I have to go think hard on this. Okay, let's read what you guys are saying. I feel nothing for Amber and her dumb decision. I was Team Amber. I'm done. Tyrene, don't be done yet. Let's wait and see what happened tomorrow. Let's hope it's just a dream. All right? So don't be done with her yet. And remember, this is an Amber. We can't blame Anthony for that. We can't blame Dave for this. Dave didn't come on to Amber. Amber is the one that jumped on him, as you can see. He didn't put a racket, whatever, to her, and nothing. No, he didn't do anything. She's the one went over there. And then Nancy says, all the skits about cheating. Definitely. Guys, please hit the like button for me, please. And nobody is faithful. Yes. Good night, Aliyah. Aliyah says, it's a continuation from the last skit, so I don't think it's a dream. Oh my goodness. So if it's not a dream, it is I'm hoping that she went home and that's a dream. That's all I can say. And then, but thank you, Alia. I think you could be right. I'm just hoping and hoping. So I'm not gonna dispute. You think it's really a continuation from the other one. Boy, the writer them wicked to Amber, me tell you. I bet if that was Shayla, they wouldn't do that to her. They let Shayla get away with everything. Shayla don't get karma. Nothing. But look what they make Amber did. One journey says, skit detective breaking down the skit, analyzing and building a narrative. Yes, I am. I'm trying to read in between the lines there, one journey. And YW12. Okay, Wally says, Amber cannot come back from this. No, she can't. Team Amber, Nancy saying, I'm with Team Amber. And Una Bonaro and a clapper. Nancy, you loving this? Of course you would. Oh Lord, Nancy. Oh, Nancy said this scene was fire. Okay, you're loving it. And one journey says skit that it, breaking down the skit analysis and building a narrative. Yes, one journey. I am just shocked. Oh God. Oh God, thank you, one journey. Thank you, guys. Sign the paper. Nancy says, Amber don't want Anthony. No, she doesn't. She's going to regret. Donna says she's going to regret Ava wanting to come out of this. She's going to be pregnant and she might walk away from Dave, but they're not gonna walk away from her. So neither Dave or Anthony is gonna walk away from her. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's put in some drum roll here. No, you need to tell me so the two man them is still gonna want her. And then Anthony can walk and tell everybody say his wife asked for a divorce and then she went and did what she did. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Skip detective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One journey. I'm excited. I'm excited. Did new relationship, but she should finish one before she start. Amber not healed. Look what if this is what she's doing. We can see clearly she is not healed. Amber is broken. This is why the flesh is leading her. She's not even praying or doing anything. She is divorcing Anthony. Yes, she is. The thing is, they had to bring her down one way or another. And when them choose this way, this is so bad. I didn't think she would do it. Let me reread that. Sorry, guys. Let me put up my glasses some more. The thing is, they had to bring her down one way or another and want them choose this way. This is so bad. I don't think she could do this. Yeah, I didn't think she. I know it's a possibility. Remember, I was telling you guys, so you guys wasn't shocked. And although I was preparing myself that in case I let her, it goes that way, that I wouldn't be so shocked. But as you can see how I'm feeling right now, I am shocked. And you know what I mean? But I knew it could go either way. If she become pregnant, Anthony will not want her. But you want, you see though, you see. But she must accept his child. Amber thinking about all the past craziness in her in the heat of the so-called passion. She needs some help for sure. Of course, Shirley, she does. Donna says, you think they're gonna get that lucky? Well, I'm praying. And red flag, new skit, Lauren and Dan. You saw that. You want to watch that one, Nancy? I'm gonna feeling this will backfire on Amber, and I'm also gonna feeling Dave is working for Anthony. You think so? You think so? It's the first time seeing you here. Deshaun, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, I will accept that. I'll accept that too. So you think he's working for Anthony? He's one of Anthony's partner. Wallace says, please leave God out of this. This is nasty work. Sick of to my stomach. And then Nancy says, this is toxic relationship. One journalist says, the 20 paper 20% move on. And she ain't going home. And everybody, just wait, let it play out, let it play out. Definitely. Then we have to let it play out for sure. Wayne is Shayla's favorite. Wayne don't give Shayla and Angelina no karma. Exactly. It's gonna be her karma. Team Amber and Fire Dave. So yeah, burn fire for them. I don't like Anthony. Nancy says Amber in the morning, sign the paper, 20% and move on. I know Amber to sign the paper. It would be she just walk away if that's the case. Sure can. But it looks like they're going to make Amber as Dave and Anthony. Amber in the morning, sign that paper, 20% move on. I never like Anthony. Thank you guys. You know don't want your husband when you sleep from another man. Yeah. Well, she wanted him from the first time she met him, right? Judge going to divorce Anthony. And Alia says, Amber needs to snap out of it and stop blaming her action and being vulnerable. Yes, yes, Alia, yes. And Dijon is saying, this is gonna backfire on Amber and I'm here for it. So I guess you're not Team Amber then. Amber craves her flesh, yes, yes. She give in to her flesh, of course. They want tear down Amber character to bring Shayla up, yes. And they won't walk away from her. If she decides to stay with Anthony, Dave's not gonna let her walk away from him. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Because he's saying that him can't have Anthony hurt her, right? and he's calling her babe in the first skit. Wayne always tear Amber down. Amber needs closure. But why would Amber write this skit for herself like this? Wayne, I've never seen Wayne write himself this. And people are saying whenever we hear songs in the skit is Amber writing. I am just shocked right now. And I know this could happen, but I was hoping that it wouldn't go left, it would actually go right. And then to the narrow way, it would be Anthony, you know what I mean, that God would break them and then something would bring them back together. So how can she come back from this? But then again, I know anything is possible because I said God have a plan. Okay, let's see. Danny's threatening Lauren. Okay, so you guys want to watch that skit. Move on in you all. Move out in you all. Amber was 18th second choice. Anthony second choice. Yeah. I don't like Shayla. Nobody likes her. Anthony is over. And Nance Wayne wrote this skit. Oh, so whenever music in it, it is Wayne. Okay, it's all about the views. Okay, so you guys want me to pull up Lauren and we just leave the Amber one aside for now. And I'm just hoping that after she sat there with Dave, she actually went home or she fell asleep and it's not real. Right, guys? What you think? It's all in all this skit watch. There no skit. There's no happy ending in none of the skit we have solved. And then Susie says, if they do not get their views, it will turn. Okay, so if they get 1 million views tonight, then they will let it stay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. She ain't going home tonight. Oh my goodness. Amber, in the morning, sign the 20% and move on. It's real. Okay, so it's real. All right, so let me just pull up to clear my head and my thoughts. Let's pull up the other skit to give our mind a little ease from the shock of what we are watching right now.
New Dove Dermascalp System.
So let me get the commercial out of the way. Okay, so it can skip now.
I'm just asking, where is your source? I'm just asking, where is all this money coming from?
What does it matter? You got it, right?
I'm saying, okay,
you
so
you never questioned me before. All of a sudden, you want to start questioning me.
Because I just want to make sure things are adding up and that it's safe for me. That penthouse is yours, right?
It's mine. Yes, it's mine.
Okay, so the penthouse is beautiful, big penthouse is yours. All of these gifts and all this money, like, you don't think at some point someone's going to ask any questions? If 1 + 1,
let me ask you a question. When your mom was sick, let's start with that.
Here we
go. You asked for 40,000, right? You didn't ask me I gave it to you. You had no problem with it, right? You had no problem when I gave you the Chanel bag. You had no problem when I gave you everything I've done for you from this point. Now you have a problem where I get my money, where my money coming from. Like,
I'm asking because I want to make sure that we're not out to dinner and someone is coming to get us. I don't know
who's
what
gonna come get. Ain't nobody gonna come get us.
I just want to make sure.
Like, just stay out of.
Do you guys think Dan and Lauren is trying her best to break up with him? Oh my goodness. Do you guys think, okay, good night, one journey. You think, we just finished up in this skit. Just a few more. After then we just sign off. Do you think she just trying her very best to break up with him because her friend Stephanie says, you let her watch, let you keep him, you know what I mean? So now they're arguing. And so maybe she really wants to break up with him now, but it's too late.
Business. Like, long as I take care of you, that's all you need to know.
Okay.
Like, you keep pushing me, like, we keep having these discussions.
But she have the right to ask you where he gets his money
from. We just had a
right?
wonderful time. We just came from dinner. and now you just messed up the whole vibe and the whole energy.
All I did was ask. See, this is my whole point here. You're getting all riled up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
wondering
so
why
fed
you
up
getting
right. I am
riled up.
so fed up right now. Like I really don't want to have this discussion. So you like the watch? Do you still like this watch?
I love
A matter of fact,
Like,
you do
buy you
like.
something or give you something, they're going to throw it back in your face. You know what I mean? All right, guys. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. And I will catch you guys in the next upload. Have a good night. Bye for now.